Welcome back. Yes, I think Vindaloo is usually pretty hot. Well, David, we all like to be taken into territories of temptation. And I think that's where you're going to take us tonight.
I am with a Greek demigod who actually was a very naughty demigod. He was the son of Zeus and a nymph called Pluto, and his name was Tantalus. Tantalus. But he was a tattletale, and he would go up and tell the stories of Mount Olympus to the common people. And for that crime, he was sent down to the underworld and put in a beautiful blue clear water pool. He couldn't drink the water, and above his head was a overhanging branch of beautiful ripe fruit. But every time he went to reach for it, the branch lifted up. And he was in this eternal hell, not being able to drink or eat. And consequently, if you ever see a glass-faced cabinet full of liquor and spirits, but unfortunately, that cabinet is locked. That cabinet is called a Tantalus, Tantalus, same word.
Oh, actually the same name, because I assumed that you were going to take us to tantalise.
No, in fact, that's where we get the word tantalise. So in other words, you can see something, you cannot reach it, you have been tantalised. And all of that evokes a very naughty boy back in Greece in a pool.
Tantalising, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, David. Let's have a look at our scores now, and it's 6 points each for Peter and Mark, and we're going to head into our next letter game for tonight. This time, Mark, you choose some letters for us, please.
Thank you, Richard. I'll start with a vowel, please.
Thanks,
Lily.
Mark. Starting with an E.
And a consonant, please.
B.
And another consonant, please, Lily.
T.
A vowel.
E.
And another vowel.
I.
A consonant.
D.
A vowel, please.
I.
A consonant.
N.
And lastly, another consonant, please, Lily.
And last letter S.
Thanks, Lily. 30 seconds on the clock. Well, Mark, how many for you that time?
5 letters.
Peter?
5 as well.
You absolutely mirroring each other all the way. Give us your 5 first, Peter.
I had Stein. I'd love to have Einstein, but of course it's not good enough.
Mark?
I was a bit nervous about Stein, so I went for Bynes.
Bynes. Stein and Bynes. Are you happy with Stein, David?
I'd love a Stein, that'd be lovely. And Bynes?
In the meantime, you have to be tantalised.
I'm tantalised by the thought of it. Bynes is also good, Mark. Well played, both good for 5. But after my Greek fairy tale, it was too hard to resist deities as a possible 7. D-E-I-T-I-E-S.
So, 5 points each. Peter and Mark still level pegging. I think we should just keep going with the letters, and this time, Peter, your choice.
Thanks, Richard. Lily, could we start with a consonant, please?
We could, thanks, Peter. Starting with a P.
And a vowel.
O.
And another vowel.
E.
And another vowel.
O.
And a consonant.
L.
And another consonant.
F.
And another consonant.
T.
And another consonant.
D.
And we'd better have another vowel, I think. Thanks, Lily.
And lastly, U.
And here's the clock. Well, Peter, you finished your word quite early. What did you get?
7, Richard.
And Mark?
I had 6.
Let's go with your 6 first.
Fluted.
And yours, Peter?
Almost the same with an O. Flouted.
Oh, just that one extra letter. David.
And curiously, the origin actually of flouted is fluted, in the sense that to scorn or scoff at is often, in Dutch at least, blowing a flute at. So flouted shares its origins with fluted, but flouted being the longer gets the 7 points, and the longest that I found as well. Peter, well done.
Thank you, David. So, a good 7 points to Peter. And now we've broken the deadlock on the scores. Let's move into our next numbers game. And this time, Mark, what would you like to choose?
I think I'll take the 4 small numbers and 2 large ones, please, Lily.
4 small and 2 large. Thanks, Mark. And our numbers are 7, 9, another 9 and 5. And the 2 large, 50 and 100. And the target to reach, 816.
Let's head there now. Well, Mark, how close did you get?
I didn't get close at all. I got 950.
Okay, that is just a little way off the target. Peter, what about you?
813, Richard.
So, just 3 off. Please take us through your method.
I had 9 times 100.
9 by 100 is 900.
900. Take away the 50.
Less the 50 is 850.
Oh, I've got a mistake here.
So, Peter, you've made a mistake in your calculations?
Yes, I'm sorry, Richard, I've goofed it up.
All right, not to worry. But, Lily, both Peter and Mark seem to have had a bit of a problem with this one. How did you go with your calculations?
I got there. Okay, 9 plus 5 is 14. 14 by 50 is 700. Add the 100 gives you 800. And then add the 9 and the 7 gives you 816.
Very well done, Lily. So, no extra score for Peter or Mark there, but the totals at the moment, Mark is on 11 and Peter is on 18. We're heading for our second break of the night, and that's another word mix, of course. It's clip, skit. And our clue this time, part of a song title by Connie Francis. Back in a short while.